I will never take things for granted like this again.
They spent years paying too much in property taxes without even knowing it, all because the tax office drastically overestimated the square footage of their home.
This looks like you all made a mistake.
Even worse, the retired couple can't get any of that money back. Tonight, they want to protect you. If you've never looked at your property record card, let us tell you, you'll want to do that, and soon. Tonight, Nate Morabito and our Where's the Money team is showing you why.
This is different than the vague revaluation notices you get in the mail every few years. Instead, it's on you to search for the detailed property record card on your county assessor's website. That's the only way to ensure the estimate on file has accurate measurements of your home.
Oh, my.
Inside Jan Keel's newest Concord home,
This is so many years ago.
the former educator
Oh, my.
continues teaching.
This was 1974 or 75.
Even in retirement.
It has been something that has really gnawed at me.
Keel and her husband, also a retired public servant, first moved to Cabarrus County from Wilmington in 2011.
We noticed that Cabarrus has better tax rates than Mecklenburg.
Drawn here in part by its affordability, specifically to this house, a new build, a place they'd call home for almost a decade.
It was kind of the ultimate house for us.
But then came a series of medical challenges for Tom,
We have some dementia.
which forced them to downsize in hopes of saving their money for eventual long-term care.
It was devastating.
That's when the husband and wife, on a fixed income, learned they should have even more cash in the bank.
The measurement was wrong for 9 years.
Keel says when they put that house on the market in 2020, an appraiser measured it as part of the selling process. And the appraiser found the actual size of the house is more than 300 square feet less than what the county assessor's office had on record. The result of mislabeling a vaulted ceiling as actual living space.
I was really surprised.
Keel says she paid her taxes every year through escrow.
Why would I question that?
And it never dawned on her to double-check the county's math. It hasn't just cost her money. She's lost sleep.
I do wake up at night and I think about it.
Square footage is a big factor in determining the value of a home.
We have information now that showed that our estimate was incorrect at that time.
So a mistake.
A difference in appraisal.
Regardless what tax administrator David Thrift calls it.
This looks like you all made a mistake. You don't think this was a mistake?
My answer to that was we made an incorrect estimation.
Once alerted, he says Cabarrus County quickly corrected the information on the property record card. Thrift says his office's goal is to get the most accurate measurement possible for every property in Cabarrus County. That process starts when a home is under construction, and appraisers can get inside and physically measure.
Once it's complete, we do a final inspection.
When they don't have access, Thrift says county employees do their best to estimate. But of course, an estimate, by definition, is an approximate calculation.
When we identify something that we misestimated in this case, that certainly it's not something we like to hear.
Uncommon, but not unheard of. That's why he wants to educate people too. Thrift says if you look at your property record card and think any of the details are wrong, you don't need to hire an appraiser. His office is more than happy to come back out and remeasure. He also says if you want your eventual bill to reflect an accurate tax amount, you need to report discrepancies now, during the revaluation appeal window, before the Board of Equalization and Review meets in mid-April, which means, in Keel's case,
there's no recourse there.
The former teacher turned student.
I feel a little bit like I bear some responsibility.
Learned a valuable lesson way too late, but not too late to teach the rest of us.
I will never take things for granted like this again.
State law really limits your ability to recoup property tax payments from prior years. You either have to prove that it was an illegal tax to begin with or the result of a clerical error. Not an error in judgment, not an incorrect estimation, not a mistake. Nate Morabito, WCNC Charlotte.
So we say this often, we can't do what we do without you. We get that story, of course, because the Keel family reached out to us about it.
As Nate said, the Keels wanted to make sure that you don't make the same mistake. And it does go to show you that your tips and your story ideas can lead to real answers and solutions, and they can really help others get ahead as well. If you have something our Where's the Money team should look into, please let us know. You can do that by sending an email to money@wcnc.com or reaching out on social media.